Hello everyone. Now this is the video once again prepared for the topic users of accounting information. And before explaining this video, certainly whatever videos are being shown to you, I hope it would be somewhere important for you to all understand and learning part of the accounting, isn't it? So I am trying to prepare again a video in a simple language to make it understandable, the users of accounting information. Now this term users of accounting information, users means all the persons who are directly or indirectly associated with any business enterprise. Now one question can be raised or should be raised in your mind, that how accounting information can be used by persons directly or indirectly. Suppose you are a business entrepreneur, that is, you are the owner of a business, and whatever records you are preparing or maintaining, you would realize that these records can be helpful to someone, or the records prepared by someone can be helpful to me. Such all users are directly or indirectly part of accounting purpose. Now, in this video, I will be explaining that there are two users of accounting information. Number one is internal users and the second one is external users. There are two categories of the users. Internal users are the persons who have a direct interest in the business, whereas external users are the persons who have interest but not part of the management. Now this can be differentiated under internal users. Example is followed: owners and management. Now owners, a person who is running and maintaining a business is owner of a business. Now owners, who has invested the capital in the business, in return he is expecting what business gives as profit to him. So with the records he is maintaining, he would certainly realize that this is the profit in 1 year or this is the loss suffered in 1 year. But how is it possible? Through the records which had been maintained. But that record is user of information, and that is to the owner who is maintaining the record. Similarly, the management. Management is basically a cumulative body which helps to ascertain the efficiency of business, about its financial planning to be made, about its smoothness and the running condition which can be made applicable in the next accounting year with the records maintained this year. So directly or indirectly, owners and management are internal users of accounting information. Okay. Similarly, when I talk of external users, there are few examples given. The first one is investor. Who is an investor? Who invests his surplus out of the business in other activities. Now, let's take a more example to elaborate the situation. Investor. Suppose you are an investor and you want to invest a certain amount, lump sum, say rupees 1 lakh. Now, before investing 1 lakh, what would be your strategy for investing? You would think of such firms or organizations where you generate more and more profit, where you get more and more returns. That will be the safe investment prospect for you. But how would you realize whether this will earn profit or this is suffering loss? Through the records maintained with the organization in which you are trying to invest the money. So the records which has been maintained by that person or the organization in which you are investing, that records are being helpful for you as an investor to think and realize I should invest or not. Similarly, the records which you are maintaining for an investor, it will be helpful to understand I should invest or not, or whether he should invest or not. Next example is, students, creditors. And to understand this term creditors, you should know the meaning. What is creditor? Creditors are the person from whom we have purchased goods on credit. Okay. Now, once the goods are purchased on credit, creditor will understand whether he will receive the money on time or not. whether the firm is in a position to pay the money on time or not. That record would help him to realize and understand that yes, I should deal with such business organization. So creditors are part of external users. Third one are lender or financial institution. Lenders are the person who lend money to the business. Example, banks. I will take an example of myself. I approached to the bank to take a loan of rupees 5 lakh. Now bank on which condition will give loan to me? He will check my business records. He will check my financial records. And based on that records, bank will take the decision whether am I suitable to pay that money on time, whether my firms are earning profit, whether my firm is earning profit or not. If I am not earning profit, then bank will obviously not give me loan because I will not be able to repay. Such all conditions directly or indirectly helps banks to grant the amount to the business organization with the records business organization is being maintaining. Is it clear, everyone? Fourth point is government or the tax authorities. See, government is indirectly involved in your business organization to check whether the tax obligation which is being imposed on your organization is timely being paid or not. Certain amount of tax is to be paid by the organization, and with the records you are maintaining, government analyzes that this is the tax which the government with the bank this is the tax which a business organization has to pay, and if you are paying on time, government will not interfere anymore. And if it has been paid less, government may say this is your actual tax liability, but out of this you have paid only so and so amount. This balance is to be paid, please pay on time. So government also tries to analyze from your records whether the tax liability is being timely paid or not. Then the next fifth point is employees. See, employees who are working with your organization, apart from the basic salary which they are receiving, they also expect in return some incentive, some bonus from the business organization for the work done throughout the year, the incentives which the firm might pay them on the work task which has been done and given. So employees directly or indirectly analyzes from the records whether the firm pays incentives or not. If it is paying incentive or not, they may make their mind to work with the organization. And the last point is competitors. And I hope this point is very well clear to everyone. Competitors are the persons who want to compete with the businesses as their what we can say. Competitors are the persons who are your business clients, and with your records they are checking the records which have been prepared by them, and that competition may indulge in one organization to another organization to take some further best business decision which may be implemented in future. In this manner, these all basic users of accounting information directly or indirectly help each other in knowing about the business records for themselves as well as for others. I hope today's lecture would have been understood to you all.